Peace and blessings, family. I am Astarius Miraculi, and this is day 41 in 100 days of healing. Obviously, I am here in my car, parked at the regular water spot, and it's raining, so not able to shoot this video with the water backdrop. And I am embracing the perfection of this now moment and celebrating the rain that pours upon the earth and nurtures the earth. So it's all in divine order. Today, I'm going to share some healing affirmations that I have written that center around my connection with my Creator, with the Most High. And before that, let me offer a centering, healing tone to embrace the perfection of this different environmental setting for the shooting of this video. That's good. So the first affirmation: I love myself as God loves me, infinitely and unconditionally, by virtue of my being. I follow the example of God's love for me, which eternally flows, regardless of my doing, achieving, and creating. My being is my access code to infinite love. God is love, so I am love. God breathed the breath of life into me as a human, and I became a living soul extension of Creator Source. If God is love, then I also am love. So breaking down the first affirmation, I love myself as God loves me. God loves me with an infinite and unconditional love, and it's based upon my being. As a human being, I am tempted to love myself if I do this thing, create that thing, doing, achieving, and creating. As a human being, that's my temptation. I am lovable. I am worthy of loving myself if I do this thing, create that thing, and achieve this other thing. But when I look at how my Creator loves me, I recognize that it's based upon my being. I believe with all that I am that no matter what I do, achieve, or create, that the love of the Most High for me would never waver. And so I choose in this now moment to love myself as God loves me, just by virtue of my being. My doing, achieving, and creating, is a wonderful thing also. But my being is the root. My being is like a cake that's already baked. Doing, achieving, and creating, little icing on the cake. So I choose to follow God's example and to love myself as God loves me by virtue of my being. Next affirmation, I get myself as God gets me, independent of the indifferences with which others may see me. As a human being, I've certainly come to realize that everybody's not going to always get me in the way that I would like to be gotten. May not always see me for who I really am, but the way that Creator Source sees me never wavers. So in this now moment, I choose to get myself as God gets me, independent of the indifferences with which others may see me. Next affirmation, I am at peace with myself, with the harmony of God, and this peace surpasses human understanding. If God is peace, then so am I peace. And going back to loving myself as God loves me, if I don't acknowledge this beauty that is poured out upon me by Creator, I don't get to benefit from it. It's like I'm pushing it back. Creator's offering me the keys to the kingdom, and I'm pushing it back. And by virtue of the free will that Creator has given me, if Creator wants to bless me with something, and I choose not to accept it by virtue of my free will, then I can turn away the blessings that God pours out upon me. In this now moment, I choose to accept those blessings. And so I love myself as God loves me. I get myself as God gets me. I am at peace with myself as God is at peace with me. I forgive myself as God forgives me. And I celebrate the I Am center where supreme innocence dwells. I believe that there's a place in the central core of my being and every being that is never touched by negativity. I love myself as God loves me. I get myself as God gets me. I am at peace with myself as God is at peace with me. I forgive myself as God forgives me. And to women, I see you, I honor you, I learn from you. I am empowered by you. I thank you.